ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ತಕ್ಕಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ನಾನು ಲಿಖಿತ ಶ್ರೀ. ಮೇಜರ್ ತೆಲುಗು, ಹಿಂದಿ ಮತ್ತು ಮಲಯಾಳಮಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆದರೂ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇದು ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರ ಜೀವನ ಆಧರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕತೆ. ಸೊ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸೀಮಿತವಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ದೇಶದ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಮಗ ಅವರು. ಅವರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಅವರ ಜೀವನ ಚರಿತ್ರೆಯನ್ನು ಈ ಚಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಚಿತ್ರದ ನಾಯಕ ನಟ ಅಡ್ವಿಶೇಷ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಯ್ ಅಡ್ವಿಶೇಷ್, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಶೋ. ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
And also I understood everything you said, so that was
Okay. You understood. Okay. ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಬೇಜಾರಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಲೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಆಪ್ತವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್. ಬಿಕಾಸ್
I'll explain actually what happened.
ಓಕೆ
So I grew up in the US.
ಓಕೆ
When I saw Major Sandeep sir's photograph, I couldn't stop thinking about him because he looks like so many of my cousins. I look like him 50%. So when I saw what he had done, I wanted to know more about his life, and I started researching. When I researched, I completely fell in love with his life and decided to make this film. Uh, Later on, this was early dream. Later on, the film decision was later. But when I moved to India, I became a Telugu hero, got my own base. Then I thought we should make this a movie because every year on his birth anniversary, people only speak about 26/11. Whether in Hyderabad, whether in Bangalore, whether in Bombay, they only speak about his 26/11. They don't speak about his Frank Anthony public school days in Bangalore, or how he fought in Kargil, how he was a training officer in Haryana, his childhood in Kozhikode, in Kerala. They don't speak about that. So it was so important to me that he had such a beautiful life. It is like sunshine. I wanted that to be known. So I decided to make it. I made Telugu because I'm a Telugu hero. Hindi because I wanted Kashmir to Kanyakumari, everyone should understand. Once the film was coming, the shooting was finishing, Amma, Major Sandeep's mom, Dhanlakshmi auntie, she goes, I will watch, but in the village no one will watch. I said, why? What happened? In village only they speak Malayalam, they don't speak Telugu or Hindi. I said, oh God, Sandeep sir's family is there, all the relatives won't understand. So immediately, emotional decision, it was not a business decision. We dubbed the film into Malayalam. That is in the last minute. Once we announced Malayalam, huge reaction from Karnataka saying, where is the Kannada version? So I immediately we sat down to try and figure out how to do it. And I realized with our release date, if I want to do it properly, I have to change the release date. I don't believe in doing things 50%. I don't want to just dump it. Any dubbing is okay. It has to be beautiful. Because Major Sandeep sir for me is an emotion, not just a film. So I hope Bangalore and Karnataka will forgive me. It is not from any other place, but genuinely trying. I hope they'll watch the Hindi version or the Telugu version. I know in Bellary and some other places, a lot of people speak Telugu as well. A lot of Kannadigas understand Telugu. I hope they can find it in their heart to watch it in Hindi or Telugu. But he truly is a boy from here, and he truly was the boy next door who did such a great things.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಫಿಲಮು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಫಿಲಮ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಮೋಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಔಟ್ ದ ಜರ್ನಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಸಾ ಯುವರ್ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಈವೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂದೀಪ್ ಉನ್ನಿಕೃಷ್ಣನ್ ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ಲೈಕ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಮೋಷ್ನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
First it started as a research, Then when we went, in their house in Yalanka, above the house is the museum. When we went into the museum, saw thousands of letters, his old clothes, his old DVDs. He's a big Schwarzenegger fan, Predator, Commando, he had all these movies. I started getting connected to them. it slowly turned into like more than just respect. Then it turned into love. Then it turned into family. So today I feel like off screen I cannot be Major Sandeep, but off screen I can be a second son to them. And long after this movie is done, I'll still be there for them.
ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಹೌ ವಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್? ಸೊ ಈ ಥರದ್ದೊಂದು ಮೂವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಮೂವಿ.
Oh, uncle hung up the phone. He cut the phone. I called again. He cut the phone again. So we had a girl call.
ಓಕೆ.
And then he was explaining to her. I said, uncle, please let me come to meet you. So I made 7 trips from Hyderabad to Bangalore. I keep coming here, keep coming here. The 7th trip, we're sitting in Whitefield, Sandeep Vihar, the building named after Sandeep. Uncle said, I believe you'll make this movie 10%. I said, oh God. So we are coming out of the house. I'm standing near the lift. Amma looks at me. She goes, Sandeep lag raha hai. So the moment she said it, I knew we had the permission.
Did they saw the movie?
They saw many scenes. I am here today in Bangalore because we have organized a special tribute to Major Sandeep's parents with the full final copy for their whole family and relatives and friends and many of his colleagues in the army, and we're showing it this evening.
ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈಗ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಲಾಂಚ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂತಿದ್ರು, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಹರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರೈಯಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಅವ್ರ ಫಾದರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಶೀಲ್ ಓಕೆ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಂದರೆ వాళ్ళు ఇన్ని ఇయర్స్ బాధతోనే వచ్చారు. ఈ ఫిలిం ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆ ದುಃಖನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈ ಮೂವಿ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
Yeah, definitely. Because see, for us, Major Sandeep is a celebration, joy. So there was this man, one hostage who was rescued by him in Taj. He said when Major Sandeep walked in, he felt like it was Surya Putra. So Major Sandeep is sunshine. So even if you look at our poster over there, we put sun flare in the design. The reason is because he always gave joy to others. So even though Amma cried, she's not crying. She's crying he's not there, but she's not crying that he died. It's two very different things. And Uncle also in that event said, this building would not be here if it's not for my son. That is why the first 40 minutes we chose to celebrate his life in the movie. We show his little moments. Ammato payasam tintam, appato typewriter fixing.
And you people are created so many photos, like recreations, right? Photos,
Moments. He cutting school, eating ice cream, going to movies, his girlfriend in school. Little things we put. The first 35 minutes you'll think, what is this, a love story? Where is the war? Where is the
song also.
Oisha, yeah.
That it's like complete love story movie.
Exactly. That's because we wanted to show that great people are not just born. Sandeep sir is the boy next door. His life, all these things made him do great things in the second half of the movie. Like when he's in Kargil, like when he's in Taj, when he's in Hyderabad cantonment. All those big decisions he takes in his life, they come from these small moments. So we show each small thing connects to the second half.
For you or for your career, how special this movie is?
ఇది కెరీర్ కాదు. ఈ సినిమా కాదు, ఒక ఎమోషన్. అండ్ I think my career can be very carefully spoken about as before Major and after Major.
Okay, yeah. Major roles, very major role in your career, I can say that. Okay. Right now, the response all over the country, because Sandeep Unnikrishnan is not like Karnataka or he's a Karnataka guy or he's a Kerala guy. He's like India's son, he is.
Yes.
He's the pride of...
See, he was born in Kerala. Spent school years in Bangalore. Then he did his education in National Defence Academy, Pune. Then Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. Became 7 Bihar Regiment in Kashmir. Training officer in Haryana. saved Mumbai. He belongs to.
Every part of India.
Yeah.
ఓకే సో ఆ సెలెక్షన్ ప్రాసెస్ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು లైక్ మీరే ఈ క్యారెక్టర్కి కావాలని ఎలా సెలెక్ట్ అయింది ఆర్
Select అవ్వలే.
నేను చాలా రీసెర్చ్ చేశాను సందీప్ ఉన్నికృష్ణన్ గురించి.
And it started because you see this way it started. My love for him started because I said, "Who is this person who looks like my older brother?" So it started from a place of facial similarity. After that, it continued into me becoming his fan. So when that happens, there is no selection. It started from there. I wrote the story as well.
Okay, yeah. You wrote the story because you have that love for him, so I think it made that thing. And the moment you that uniform and how you feel that moment.
First time I was okay. I thought, good, I'm acting, work on this. Then second lockdown came. 4 months no shoot. I put on the black uniform again after 4 months. When I put it on, I felt something. I felt like current and electricity, like, because this is something meaningful. So I really felt it that time. It felt like current.
ఈ క్యారెక్టర్ కోసం మీ ప్రిపరేషన్స్ ఎలా ఉండేది లైక్
Oh, so much. I had to play different ages. So I'm a height 6'2", weight 84 before the movie started. Came down to 81, 79, 76, 73, then back to 76, then back to 81, then back to 76, because you're playing different ages. Uh, I am also known for my action films. Gudachari did really well in Bangalore. So very left-handed, stylish stuff. I'm left-handed. Major Sandeep sir, it's not style, it's natural. And he's right-handed. So ఇండియాలో తోపు ఆర్మీలో తోపు ఎన్ఎస్జి. హీఈస్ ద ట్రైనింగ్ ఆఫీసర్ ఇన్ ఎన్ఎస్జి. సో టు బీ తెలుగు యాక్షన్ హీరో అండ్ సడన్లీ బికమ్ ట్రైనింగ్ ఆఫీసర్ ఇన్ ఎన్ఎస్జి, బూట్ క్యాంప్, extreme drills, to take an MP5 weapon, load the magazine, fire, tuck, tuck, take the SIG, fire, tuck, tuck, but all of it do it right-handed instead of left-handed, and to get the target correct, the toughest thing I've ever done.
ఓకే సో గూఢాచారి అయినా ఇదైనా ఆర్మీ రిలేటెడ్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్, సో ఏదైనా స్పెషల్ ఫీలింగ్స్ ఉందా మీకు ఆర్మీ గురించి?
I grew up in the US, no? So my Deshabhakti was from inside. In India, when you're a kid, you'll tell the pledge, Janaganamana, Friday assembly, August 15th Mela, you'll have all these. I didn't have any of that. So when I remember I was very young, I saw A.R. Rahman says Vande Mataram come on the TV. The moment I saw that, I stood up. My family saying, it's a half an hour Indian program, why are you standing up? Ever since, whenever Vande Mataram comes, I stand. So I think that's why I moved back to India, that feeling.
Okay, so nowadays Telugu movies, Kannada movies or Malayalam movies, there is no boundaries. Like every language movies, like it's a pan India kind of a thing. Not exactly like a pan India, but there is not a word like pan India. But every what you say, every movies is an Indian movie. We are celebrating like that.
Yeah, because see, KGF 2, for example, made 100 crores in Telugu. I know every person who saw it. Nobody told me it's a Kannada movie. They said it's our movie. Like, so that's how we feel. KGF 1, when it first came in Hyderabad, not many people knew. I remember being there for morning show. Suddenly it became houseful, and I was the one cheering. I really enjoyed it. So, especially when it comes to Kannada cinema and Kannada actors, there's so much mixing with Telugu cinema that we don't find a differentiation. There's so many actors that we take. A lot of actresses from Karnataka are very successful in Telugu. Our biggest Telugu actress is Soundarya, who's from here. So,
Okay. Right now, there is a conversation like here, Kicha Sudeep sir has started that like Hindi is a no more a national language, or it's just a official language, and also me film press meet le Mahesh Babu garu just. So, what's your comment on this?
I feel every language has its own place. See, I think there is a pride when I say namaskaram in Telugu and namaskara in Kannada, there's a value to it. It means something, because your language is nothing but the words you use to connect to people's hearts. So nothing should be forced. We should always respect the traditions of that place, but we should also all remember that we're all Indian first. um, so we should try to communicate with each other rather than say we are better or someone else is better or something like that.
ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ ಲೈಕ್?
Yeah, I mean 27 times in the last 1.5 years. I come to Yelahanka often. um, I love the eateries at Orion Mall. The Italian there is fantastic. Huh? So many temples I go to. So I mean, it's just. Frankly, I'd love to buy a second home here.
ವಾವ್, ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡ ಫೇವ್ರೆಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರು? ಬಟ್ ನೀವು
I really like Rakshit Shetty's work. You know, that Charlie trailer looks really amazing. Yeah, June 10th. Vikrant Rona was shooting alongside Major at Annapurna. So that's something I'm looking forward to. We also love Sudeep sir because of Ega. And we own him. Like, yeah, we love, you know, so there's that. Somehow. That's why we have him, we asked him for that cameo in Bahubali. So it's like that Ma and a feeling. So I think there's so many actors that we love. You know, Sai Kumar Garu here has become so big, and his whole family.
ఓకే. సో రీసెంట్గా మీరు చూసిన కన్నడ మూవీ?
Recently, choose in a Kannada movie. Well, KGF 2 I just saw in theatre. I'm looking forward to Charlie. I've seen so many Sudeep sir's movies. Yeah, Apu sir's movies I've seen so many. So
ఓకే, అప్పు సార్. ఓకే. సో ఇక్కడ వచ్చినప్పుడు అప్పు సార్ని మిస్ చేసుకుంటారా? లైక్ ఎప్పుడైనా మీట్ చేశారా? మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా
You know,
ఛాన్స్ దొరికింది?
I followed his workout videos a lot. So when whatever happened with Apu sir, you know, like I got that lump in my throat and couldn't talk for 5-10 minutes. Too young, no? Only, I think 42 if I'm not mistaken. And extremely fit. See, actors like me, we work out a lot, and when we see someone like Apu sir do what he did, you know, gymnastics and fighting and dancing, such a fit person, you know, it's a great loss. Felt nothing but pain. And I actually loved Prakash Raj sir starting that ambulance initiative with Apu sir's name. That was really beautiful.
ఓకే. ఓకే. సో కంప్లీట్ మూవీ గురించి, మూవీలో ఉన్న అదర్ ప్రకాష్ రాజ్ సార్ మీ ఫాదర్ రోల్.
So Major Sandeep's dad is fire. Everyone in Karnataka has seen. So we thought we should have a fiery actor for that.
మూవీ కోసమే కాకుండా వాళ్ళతో పర్సనల్ మూమెంట్స్ ఏదైనా షేర్ చేసుకున్నారా మీరు?
Yeah. So today, Amma spoke to me. She's saying that she's tying the 23-year-old sari that she used for Major Sandeep's pipping ceremony when they put the, you know, the pipping ceremony. What she tied then, she's tying today. So we are going for the premiere in just a bit.
Okay, so I think very emotional moment for us for this movie show, I think. Anyways, I wish you all the very best for your movies. Tumba ಒಳ್ಳೆದಾಗಲಿ. And ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಬೇಜಾರಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ ಈ ಮೂವಿ. ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಆ ಒಂದು ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಇದೆ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಮೇಲೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಮೂವಿ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂಥ ಲವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗಿದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮೇಜರ್ ಮೂವಿನ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ.
There's a great line in the movie. Can you translate that into Kannada? It's ಜಾನ್ ದೂಂಗಾ ದೇಶ್ ನಹಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ದೇಶಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೂವಿ ತುಂಬ ತುಂಬ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಾಗಲಿ. ఆ్యండ్ థ్యాంక్స్ ఇల్లికి బందు. యాకంటే మీకు కన్నడ వాళ్ళు ఫిలిం చూడాలి అది ఉంది, కానీ ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ప్రమోషన్ చేస్తున్నారు. అండ్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఎస్, బికాస్ సందీప్ ఉన్నికృష్ణన్ ఈజ్ ఎమోషన్ for all Indians, and we will watch the movie. Thank you so much for this interview. Thank you.
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಿಂದ ಮಂಗಳೂರುವರೆಗೆ, ಬೀದರ್ನಿಂದ ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರದವರೆಗೆ
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸುದ್ದಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ತಕ್.